Good morning, everyone. Big Box Dave here from Magic Together and Attitude. So, hey, we're going to open up this box here today. Well, I'm going to go through it. So, it's already opened. So, this is the Flea Market finds. I believe this one is Mr. Guy's. I can't be sure, but I think it is. It might be mine, but whatever. Okay, so Neil Trevena. So, he wanted an autograph from myself, Mr. Guy, and Editor J. So, and he wanted it in like the spirit of like what decks we play and whatnot. So, Editor J, he's a staunch black player. So he grabbed a Gravedigger from Tempest. Mr. Guy is it's more Selesnya than anything, but he does play a lot of green in his decks. And if I could ever think of a card, it would be Spore Frog for Mr. Guy. It's like, oh, let's just keep this game going. So Mr. Guy signed that one, and then me having daddy issues, yeah, I signed up a counter spell. So we all dated it for you, bud. 10 March. We all did it yesterday. We were ripping the intro to Mr. Monday, which is going to be amazing, by the way. We have huge, and I mean huge news. So good news. So Neil, I will get this out to you today, my friend. Okay, bud, or tomorrow, or sometime within the this week, for damn sure. Okay, so I mean, yeah, I guess I can tell I haven't gone through these yet because like they're they're all like staggered and shit. So and if they're color, like I color coordinate my stuff, so if they're color coordinated, which they are not, I'm just gonna push this up, guys, just a little bit so we can get some room down here. There we go. All right. No shenanigans, guys. No shenanigans. All right, let's push that, sir. All right, and what is that? All right. Thanks, DJ. All right, here we go. Starting off with some good stuff. Okay. Wow. Some older stuff already. Sleeping Potion. That's actually a list card out of the new set. Kamigawa. So, for damn sure. It's not worth a lot. So, okay, we got some Onslaught here. Okay. Well, I mean, Onslaught's good to see. For sure. Okay, uncommon. Cephalid Sage. Put that down there. That's fine. No, that's new. Strixhaven. Okay, so we got some new stuff. I'm gonna go through the new stuff kind of quick. Okay, M21. I mean, unless it's like I know for a fact it's decent. Okay, so my Korea. That's still newer. Let's get critical. I'll just toss it down there. Ooh, Prismari Apprentice. That shows up quite a bit in Arena. Sorry, guys. I just went off camera there. I was two-stepping down here. Okay, here we go. How's everybody doing today? I hope you are doing well. I'm racking my brain right now to see if I can remember a story. That is older for sure. I mean, I'll check it. Cinder Barons. Yeah. All these. Okay, that's out of Battle for Zendikar. Yeah, I'm trying to rack my brain for a quick story. And I'm actually at a loss right now, and I have tons of them. I do. So what is that? Not Oblivion. Something like that. I can't think of the name of it. Someone help me out in the comments with that. So these are cool lands, though. Whoever had this did, Mercadian Mask. They did have some sense of organization for sure. So I'll think of a story as we go along. I will. I'll think of one. Got my nice hot coffee down there. I checked that. I think that's Oblivion. So, pause for the guys. I'm going to organize this stuff. And we're back. Okay. So, yeah, I checked all the value. Nothing really of value, I should say. I checked if it was valuable. Maybe that's a better way to put it. Ooh, okay. There's a nice age here. Not bad. Starting off with that. Sea Serpent. That looks like from 4th edition. And it is 4th edition. There you go. Alright, there we go. Some more 4th edition. Quentin Hoover. Oh, wow. That's my favorite artist right there. Right there. Okay, Regeneration. Wow. You almost never see Regeneration anymore. Oh, you know what? I forgot one thing. Yeah, buddy. Oh, that is so good. That's so good this morning. I actually woke up a little chilly this morning. So, I was on Mr. DJ Longhair last night, and and by the way, that was Odyssey, not Oblivion. I knew it began with an O. I could not think of the name. Like, what is that set? So I was way off, way off. Ooh, 7th edition. There we go. And yeah. So Fallen Empires. Valid. Let's get some old stuff there. So yeah, I fell asleep on the couch downstairs last night. I was like, tunk, bye, good night, good night. And I woke up and I'm like, God damn, it's cold down here. It's so, as basements generally should be, and mine is no different. So there you have it. It was actually warm yesterday. It was like it was like 52 or so, Exodus, and okay, Stronghold. Some Tempest coming up too, and where was I? Yeah, so I was yeah, it's generally cool down here, so there you have it. I forgot where I was. So, Calciderm, okay, that's some Time Spiral Remaster coming up. So we get some newer sets. But, yeah, I do like it down here because it is cool. I generally run hot. So, we get some Modern Horizons OG. So, we're looking at here. And, yeah, I was just so tired after the show. My gunk, So I take medications on and off for the back, and sometimes they just absolutely 100% put me to sleep. And there's nothing I can do about it. So like when it's my time to go, it's my time to go. Like I look at Paul's Brown, I'm like, hey bro, I'm going to sleep. And he had like stepped outside for a second to put something in his car, and he came back, and I was racked out. I was passed out. So there's not like there's much in here either. I'm getting near the end here too. I mean, we got some dual lands. This is cool. This is cool. Okay. And okay. Wow, Commander Legends. Ooh, right at the end. I think this one's choking tethers. I mean, oh, did I say that? Okay, we got Visions here. That's not bad with flanking. I'll check the price out on that. Might be reserve list. Pause for the cause, guys. Stand by. And we're back. Nothing doing in there, folks. So. Oh, yeah. Delish. So I've been sitting here trying to think of a story while I'm looking this stuff up. That looks kind of old right there. I'll leave that there for a second. No, actually. Okay. Picked up some Odyssey. Mercadian Mask as well. And there is one story. So it is a boot camp story. I try to stay away from the boot camp stories, but you know what? Not for nothing. They are pretty funny. They are. Especially with me. I had, wow, that's a dark. That is a dark Tempest card. Very nice. Very nice. That blue pops too. Ooh, excuse me. Stealthy Marauder. Just making sure this stays underneath the camera for you guys. So I grabbed a fat amount right there. Ooh, okay. Wow, Quilled. Tin Viper. That's actually not horrible. That might be something. Oh, okay. Weatherlight. So anyway, Disintegrate. That's from Revised. That's I believe it's an uncommon. We'll put it down there. We'll check it out. And again, if any of you guys see something in here that I miss, let me know. Let me know. They will be color coordinated, so. And just let me know what color, what time it came up, and all that good stuff. Get some Urza Saga in here coming up. I like Arc Lightning. That might be something. Arc Lightning might be something. So, I had... So, my 3 drill sergeants, they love me. I was 25 years old. I had a college degree. I came in as an E4 as well in the Army. If you have a college degree, you come in as a specialist. And, because air quotes, you're supposed to be mature, But you have you have the civilian skill level of an officer, if that makes sense. So you get some rank when you come in. And, yeah. So I came in and there was a different drill sergeant on company quarters every night. They had to keep one drill sergeant there. So if there's an emergency, a fire, etc., things like that. And they call it CQ, company quarters. And so they rotate them out. There was 3 drill sergeants per platoon, and there were 4 platoons for a total of 12 drill sergeants. And there was this one drill Sergeant Turner. I also had a drill Sergeant Turner, but it wasn't the same one. Very, very, very good man, very strong man too. He really was. But I just remember Hammerhead. That's from Fallen Empires. Not bad. And I just remember him being there, like for company quarters. Like it was like, I think it was like the 10th day we were there. And he goes, college grad! And he screams college grad. I'm like, hey, I'm a college grad. But I'm thinking like he's talking about his platoon. Maybe there's another one. Well, unbeknownst to me, I was the only college grad out of like 1,000 kids. Like I was the only one there out of 5 companies. There's 200 people per company. There literally 1,000 people. So let me get some legions. So anyway, and I'm like, it took me a second to put 2 and 2 together. So I'm like, moving drill sergeant's like, get your ass up here. So I move my ass up there, And he gets down like right here, right beside me. He's like, hey, college grad, I had to earn E4 3 times in my military career, and you come in with A4? So basically saying that I'm privileged. There was no like ifs, ands, or buts about it. So there you have it. And he goes, all right, listen up, Delta Company. And he was like all happy and stuff. Like I'm like, what the hell? They just turned on a dime, man. And he's like, this is what's gonna happen. The college grad here is going to determine whether we do an extra hour of PT or whether you get an extra hour of sleep tonight. Something tells me we're going to be doing an extra hour of PT, huh? And he does it like that. You have to be in the military to kind of understand like how quick they spitfire stuff. So anyway, I'm just going to put this down for 1 second, guys. I'll put it down over here, and I'll continue with the story because it is a long story, but it is a good one. It really is a good one, and you'll understand everything as I go along. Here we go. So he's like, we're gonna have a reading contest. And he goes, come on out here, baby. And this beautiful little African-American girl in a summer dress comes out. She's 5 years old. And she's like, yes, daddy. She's so cute, man. And he has, the drill sergeant has a chop, they call it a chop block. It's like basically a flip, one of those big flip books. And it says on it, see Sam run, see Nip bark on it. And so he's like, okay, so the college grad here is going to have a reading contest with my daughter. If the college grad here beats my daughter, I'll get an extra hour of sleep tonight. And he's doing it like that. So, and he's got his little stopwatch, and he's like, all right, baby, go ahead. Click. See Sam run. See Nip bark. And he's like, click. He turns it off. He's like, outstanding, baby. That took you about 6 seconds. All right, college grad, now it's your turn. I'm like, see Sam run, see Nip bark. I say it as fast as I can. He goes, oh, no. And he flips over the chop block, and from top to bottom, it's just 15 to 26 letter words. And I just looked at it, and I just started doing push-ups. And he goes, oh, you are smart, aren't you? So... And he goes, why does everybody join him? And so everybody joined me, and we did an extra hour of PT. So anyway, and the thing is like he would razz me any chance he could. Apparently he did not like college grads. So there you have it. So as time goes on, like they would, they obviously alternate, who had CQ that night, et cetera, et cetera. And, I'm not getting a lot here. And so there was one night where, it was actually every night. So every night what we did is we had 4 squads in our platoon. We bought an extra laundry bag, and the PTs that we used that day, our PT uniforms, physical training uniforms, we'd stick them all in one squad bag, 4 of them. After you did night watch, you'd run them downstairs into the laundry and put them in. And then after the next night watch was finished, he would pull them out and put them in the dryer. And the final night watch would go down there and grab them all up, all 4 bags. So every morning we had fresh PTs. So we could leave our display PTs constantly where they were. So, as luck would have it this particular night, Drill Sergeant Turner was on CQ again. And that might be something. He knew like, there were other platoons that did the same thing. Like, it wasn't a big deal to go down to get the laundry. Like, you're not going out there to steal anything or eat something or go on the phone. Like, it's not about that. It's just you're hooking up your buddies. And the drill sergeants are always about that. So, anyway, long story short, too late. I just finished up CQ. Drill Sergeant Turner was on CQ this night. So I went downstairs to grab up the laundry, because that's what the prior fire watch told me to do. So I went from a brightly lit area back upstairs, and I went inside a very dark barracks. And the fire watch that relieved me, he's like, "Hey, Turner's in the bay." I'm like, "Oh, okay, thanks, man." So did you ever go from like a super brightly lit area into a dark area? You can't see shit. I'm no different. You have to close your eyes for a second, but still, it's very tough to tell. Plus I wear glasses too. It's not like... Anyway, so moving on. I'm going through this kind of quickly here. So I'm counting the bunks because I can't see. And like I said, he told me that Turner was in the bay. Hey, Joey. And I'm going to my bunk, and bang, I smack dab right into somebody. Now, Drill Sergeant Turner was 6'3", 205 pounds, shredded muscle. Big dude. Airborne Ranger, combat vet. The guy was the real deal. He really was. And I felt like I fell down on the ground because I'm weighing nothing at this point. I'm only 5'6". And I hear, "What are you doing, you?" And I'm like, "Oh, that's something he'd always say. What are you doing, you?" And I'm like, "Oh, of all the ones to bump into, I'm like, and I always call myself Private Solari around. I'm like, "Private Solari reporting back to his bunk. I was picking up all the squad's laundry, drill sergeant." And he goes, "What's the matter? Couldn't you see me in here?" I'm like, "Negative, drill sergeant. It's dark." Now, I should have probably prefaced this. Drill Sergeant Turner was African American. Not knowing what I'm saying, like, it's not like it was totally taken out of context. You guys know what I'm saying, so like I couldn't see anything. it's to put it into perspective. I could feel stuff, and that was it. And he knew that, and he's like, "Get your ass downstairs, you racist mother!" And it woke everybody up in the barracks. And everybody's like, "What the fuck?" And they all felt bad for me because I was up like the next 4 hours just holding up empty ammo cans. Okay, and if you don't know what an ammo can is, I'll show you what an ammo can is here in a minute. Coach sent me one for Christmas. That was personalized. Very nice one, by the way. So I'm holding the ammo cans downstairs for hours, and I just hear, "Get them up, get them up." So I'm basically doing PT for 3 hours, sleep deprivation, you name it. My drill sergeant comes in, my funny one, and he's like, and I never got in trouble, and he's like, "So Larry, what'd you do?" I'm like, "I'm a racist bastard, drill sergeant." And he just looked at me. Now he was Puerto Rican, and he just stifled a smile. And he goes back in the CQ office. He's like, "Okay, stand by, Solari." And I hear, pss, 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 pss. They're whispering back and forth. Pss, pss. They start laughing. So yeah, there you have it. That actually happened to me. It's Quench. It's a little something right there. Good card. Really good card. All right, here we go. Okay. So, hey guys, pause for the cause. I'm going to actually organize this stuff. I got a big stack right here. Stand by. And we're back. Okay, guys, listen. I put my little white spacer in here. So, it's approximately half of one sleeve. So, I'm trying to keep these videos under 20 minutes. And I'm going to do that today. So, we're going to stop there for now. I already color coordinated everything for Mr. Guy. And I'm going to make sure that when I'm done, I'm going to send these back to him. So nothing big today, guys. But I sure do appreciate you all coming in. Much love. Can't wait to pull something awesome out of one of these. It will happen, guys. Until then, ciao.